Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we are doing the 2024 now, uh, heavensturn event quest to be a mascot. The Ryu Metsuke seeks the aid of a kindly adventurer. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I'm known in my homeland of Hingashi as the Ryu Metsuke, and it is my delegation's solemn charge to share our heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea, that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heaven's Term is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there is a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the Far East we honor one of 12 noble beasts. And this year the beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decided to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, serve as mascots. Once only dressed in draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon them. However, when the Ryo Bogia, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you are an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interests. Loath though I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In so doing, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. You have my thanks. To begin, I ask that you seek out the Ryu Bugyu. For want of a passerby, she decided to wander around this plaza with her hatchling. You find her, pray ask for her account of our dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. Yeah, I'm not real impressed with it either. To say the least. Oh, curious about our delegation too, are you? That as well, for I was just about to introduce our mascot Ryunosuke to this young lady. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heaven's Term has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu, and why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question, you see. We wish to present the charms of the Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovely package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. An exquisite combination, you must agree. It'd be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weaver spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished product was simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what a Ryu is. But never mind. Thank you for letting me play with them. They don't understand it's a dragon. Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. You come at the Ryu Metsuke's behest. I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I'm doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I would be most eager to hear it. Talk about the Ryu, you say, rather than tediously explaining tradition? I'd hope to initiate the people through our mascots. You believe this is not enough. It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryunosuke once more, and... The bird ran off. It ran off a while ago, dude. Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Followed after the girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly. Please, Venture, will you not help with the search? That's what I do. Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern, the Drowning Wench, was it? Find her, I dare say we will find Ryunosuke. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about this girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can help clear things up. The lady says she's looking for a girl with Ryu, but I haven't faced what that is. I'm imagining it all right, but I can't say I've ever seen... Actually, hold that thought. Now that you mention it, there was a chocobo chick wearing what looked like a dragon costume. If that's your Ryu, then I saw it waddling after a young girl. Afraid I didn't observe where they went, though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As Ryu Metsuke told me, if the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I could have avoided the misunder. Oh, I dare say I know why our mascot struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with this guardswoman a little more, in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I am finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let's reconvene at Bulwark Hall. Oh, that's the next Gunbreaker quest I need to do. Oh, okay. It's like, wait a minute, I don't recognize a quest being there. Young lass and Chugwo chick, I spied them walking past the 8th rate, though. I couldn't say where they went from there. Chugwo chick wearing a little green dragon costume? Hasn't come this way, I'm afraid. The customers scarce as they are today, I'd remember if something like that walked by. I know the lass you're after. Sibley's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. A good friend of mine, in fact. You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. You know, she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there? Girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick. She passed by here just earlier. She's a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help. She told me that she was fine. That she was heading to the Agilis River, though I left it at that. I can't help but worry for her out there on her own. I hope you find her soon. Well, we'll help you here. There you are. By your triumphant expression, dare I hope you've learned something of the little girl and our mascot? So Girl Sibley was headed for the Agilis River. That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. Remember, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities to the Rio of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I'm under the impression that they were one and the same, but be it their folklore or their status in mortal society, they are quite distinct. I assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. So it's little wonder that Sibylle looked so puzzled during our first encounter. When next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Now off to the Galus River with us. Oh, she didn't have to go, Papa. Huh? You're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Oh, thank the common we found you, Sibylle. And the lady in the fancy helmet, too. How did you know my name? I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot. But your turquoise chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's something else, I'll be off. Pray wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage. It has left me feeling troubled. I realize you are but strangers, but if you're not averse, will you not talk to us about it? It's all right. My papa, he's heading to Hingashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey. It made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea, but I found out that Limelin wasn't chosen this heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I want to talk to you. So that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my fervor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one. I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I need to recall a suitable one. Something that ideally features the ocean. Quick. Oh, what's gotten into you, little one? Curious, what lies that way? Are you... This place is called Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that the waterfalls appeared there after the calamity and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe that I have the perfect tale for you, Sibylle. One that will bolster your spirit as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls that we might avail ourselves of their ambiance. Even Ryunosuke is keen and wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. And so that is the end of the first quest here for the new Heavensturn quests for 2024. Thank you for joining us here today for this video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube or maybe one of our many streams over on Twitch at the same channel name, where we stream pretty much nightly. Thank you again, and have a wonderful rest of your night.